Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. State officials have picked 2 finalists to submit plans to redevelop the land around Aloha Stadium. State Department of Accounting and General Services put out a request for applicants in October. Aloha Halawa District Partners is one of the finalists led by New York-based Development Ventures Group, Inc., and Honolulu-based Stanford Car Development, LLC. The other finalist is Waiola Mixed-Use Partners, led by Honolulu-based Kobayashi Group and an affiliate of Honolulu-based Black Sand Capital. The 2 developer-led teams will submit plans with construction and technical details to turn 73 acres of public land around Aloha Stadium into a mixed-use community. One of the teams will be chosen by summer to carry out the project, which could take 2 decades or longer to redevelop the area. The agency is seeking a developer to replace Aloha Stadium on 25 acres through a separate competitive procurement process. Hawaii health officials today reported 1,513 new coronavirus cases. 1 new coronavirus-related death was reported today. So far, 1,181 people have died statewide. The state's total number of cases since the start of the pandemic now stands at 219,288. Oahu saw 965 new infections, 159 on the Big Island, 193 on Maui, 161 on Kauai, 5 on Molokai, 7 on Lanai, and 32 Hawaii residents diagnosed outside the state. Hawaii officials say 41,880 COVID cases are considered to be active. The state saw 2,771 fewer active infections. According to the latest information available from the Hawaii Emergency Management Agency, 373 people are currently hospitalized, with 53 in the ICU and 35 on ventilators. Hawaii Island Police believe speed and inattention were contributing factors in a 3-vehicle collision that killed 3 people in Glenwood Sunday night. The crash happened on Highway 11 near the 18-mile marker just after 7:30 in the evening. Police say a 2016 Toyota 4Runner traveling south on the highway crossed the double solid yellow line and struck a 2020 Jeep Sport utility vehicle traveling north head-on. Afterwards, a 2000 Volvo sedan traveling south struck the Toyota. Police say the 2 occupants in the Jeep included a male driver and a female sitting in the front passenger seat. They were both found unresponsive at the scene and taken to the Hilo Medical Center, where they died early this morning. The female driver of the Toyota was unresponsive at the scene and taken to the hospital, where she also died. The ages of the 3 people killed in the crash were not immediately available. Their identities have not yet been released. Police say the Volvo driver was described as a 72-year-old man who was treated at the hospital and released with minor injuries. A negligent homicide investigation is underway. Anyone who may have witnessed the collision is asked to call Officer Jerome Duarte at 808-961-2339. This is the 6th traffic-related fatality on Hawaii Island this year, compared to 2 at the same time last year. Maui police have identified the 73-year-old bicyclist who died after a hit-and-run Saturday night. The victim is Augustin Dela Cruz of Lahaina. Police say the collision involved a drunk driver. The crash happened on Front Street at Kahomakai Stream Bridge shortly after 10:30 in the evening. Police say a preliminary investigation reveals that a 2004 Ford truck operated by a 52-year-old Lahaina man was traveling north on Front Street and crossing the bridge. The driver allegedly hit the rear of an Extreme electric bicycle operated by Dela Cruz, who was also traveling north on the roadway. According to police, the driver fled the scene and was later arrested at a nearby shopping center. Police suspected alcohol was a contributing factor in the driver's impairment. Police say Dela Cruz suffered life-threatening injuries and was taken to Maui Memorial Medical Center, where he later died. Police say he was not wearing a helmet at the time of the collision. The driver did not suffer any injuries in the crash. Illegal aerials lit up the night sky of Oahu on New Year's Eve. Now state lawmakers are looking to clamp down on the growing use of illegal fireworks in Hawaii. State lawmakers are considering several proposals in both the House and Senate. That includes a measure to increase the inspection of shipping containers and the creation of a new Honolulu Police Department undercover unit to catch users in the act. Another proposal will increase the maximum fine for fireworks violation from $2,000 to $5,000. City paramedics responded to 11 fireworks-related injuries on New Year's Eve, a number that almost doubled from the previous New Year's Eve. Most of the injuries were considered serious or critical conditions. According to Honolulu Emergency Medical Services, that included dismembered fingers and injuries to the face, neck, and chest. Officers made 1 arrest and issued 32 citations after receiving 800 fireworks-related calls. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.